guys, welcome back to a video after what, a month and a half, maybe 2 months. It's been a minute. I miss you guys so much. I know y'all seen that I started back posting on Instagram, and I'm like slowly getting back into posting the content like that I was posting before on a daily basis, etc, etc. I'm going to get into where I've been, why I left, why I took a break, why I needed that break, and more, and a few updates on what's going on with this channel, Instagram. Not too much about TikTok because I feel like I'm fine on TikTok. Like, TikTok is that girl and they know the vibes on there. No shade, all tea, all shade, all offense. And I'm just playing. Anyways, welcome back. I missed y'all so much, and I hope y'all miss me as much as I miss y'all. It feels so good to be in front of, talking in front of the camera. Like, if I don't know, that's weird to say that, but it feels good to be talking in front of a camera again after a long time coming, y'all. First things first, I just want to say, you know, I just want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to come back, and you guys not like tossing me to the curve. Hey, how y'all doing? Where do I begin? Okay, so first let's start by a month ago something happened. Emotionally I was just like bummed out. Like, it was a mess. I don't really want, like, I want to tell y'all but I don't at the same time. How can I say it without saying okay, so basically it was just a lot going on. Like, I'm just be straightforward because I ain't no bitch, ain't no punk ass. Anyways, so like, it was a situation that happened to where I really like this guy. I know y'all. I know. Don't say it. I know. I really like this guy, but I ain't want a relationship. But I would have really considered it with him. And I'm not the type of girl to just be messing with a guy and it's just like, so where are we going from here? Are we gonna move forward? Are we gonna be together? Are we gonna be like a thing? Because if not, then I'll just be single because like that's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So what do you want to do? And y'all know that last video when I was like the 5 green flags and 5 red flags? Yeah, him. Yeah, he was the one. Yeah, around that time I made that video, that was like 2 weeks, maybe a month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after he told me that, and I made that video. I don't fucking know, but it was some time after. Yeah, and then I made that video and I was just like, the audacity. It's still audacity, but that situation, like, it hurt me. It did, but also it made me like kind of like turn within myself, and it kind of made me like go into a shell and want to like kind of do some reconstructions. Like, I don't know, like that hurt my feelings, y'all. Like that really hurt, and that's okay. And like, it really hurt because the type of connection I had with that person, it was always like blunt, it was transparent, it was like, I know how to just, I know how to describe it, but I don't really want to get into details because I ain't trying to, you feel me? But it was something that I thought was A1, you feel me? I thought it was A1. Like, this is the most I ain't never been that transparent with somebody. Like, that's, I can say that's the only person I've ever been like 100, like completely transparent. Like, you got the most transparency I would ever give somebody, and like you fumbled that. And if you're watching this, you completely fumbled that. Yeah, you fumbled. I didn't fumble, you did. You fumbled. But y'all, yeah, that shit really hurt me, and it made me kind of like, you know, I did want to be 100% single, not talking to no guy, not dating no dudes, not doing nothing. So like, that was a great opportunity for me to turn within, to figure out what I wanted from myself, what I wanted to give myself, how did I want to love myself, etc, etc. So that's what I did, and I felt like disappearing. Like, I just had the urge to go into hermit mode. I had the urge to really just isolate myself, and I did. Not only did I isolate myself electronically, I also did it physically. Like, oh y'all, so much shit happened. Like, I dropped 3 of my classes. I kept one, and I emailed him and I asked him if I can be online due to some traveling situations. in some other personal situations, and he was really understanding. So I became an online student. Don't nobody know this, so just I'm telling y'all. So I became an online student. So currently I am online. Oh, we're gonna get into school too, y'all. Okay, so currently I am online with my class, and I haven't like showed my face up there at the school, and it's not because of him. Like, I don't want him to feel like, oh, she did all that because of me. No, I really did it because it's like, okay, so I got what I wanted. Either whether he told me no or yes, I still got what I wanted, which was to be single, or he could have told me yes and I would have got what I wanted, which was to be with him. So at the end of the day, I still got what I wanted and I was grateful, but I just needed to know how to grieve with that situation while also being happy with what I have now, because I have that freedom. And it was just like a tug and pull between, like, I'm happy as shit that you know, I'm not worried about nobody. Nobody's worried about me. I don't have to reply to nobody back. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. Like, I'm free. But it was also like, damn, like, nigga, I wanted you. You didn't even want me back, you motherfucker. But but you know, balancing those two emotions was a lot for one person. So I had to go in like hermit mode to reevaluate myself and find comfort within my uncomfort. And I did. I took a step back. I took a step back from YouTube. I took a step back from posting on Instagram. I took a step back from people in my life that I noticed was draining me. Like, I stopped talking to people. It was no bad blood, but it was just like I didn't want to talk no more. Y'all, my battery going dead. Why do we always do this, y'all? Hold on. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I did distance myself from friends that I had. It was nothing personal to them. Honestly, it was some shit that they was doing that I was just like, I'm becoming not really like, our values, my values started to change, and with my values changing, it made me like distance myself from them. And it's just like, I wanted to communicate that with them, but a part of me was just like, I don't want to. Like, I'm tired of always being the one having to say something about something that people are doing. Like, I would just rather like move out the way. Like, and that's what I did. I don't care if they don't understand it. I don't care if they don't like it. I don't care if they talk about me. I don't give a, yeah. So I stopped talking to them. Like, and then one friend, I really stopped talking to her because, like I said, I was going through something with the guy situation, and I really needed somebody to vent to. And I'm talking to her because I'm like, I'm starting to feel this energy of this. I low-key start to feel like, damn, is this nigga trying to paint me to be the villain? Like, you walking around looking all sad and shit, puppy dog eyes, like I hurt you. What are you talking about? What is you doing that for? I was confused. So I'm venting to her, like, do you not see him? Like, he walking around looking all sad, puppy dog face and shit. Like, I hurt him. Huh? Get it together, man. So I'm venting to her. We waiting for the bus to come, and all I hear is music blasting. I turn, she got her headphones on while I'm talking. I was done. That right there, that did it for me, because I'm not saying you owe me a listening ear because I'm always listening to you, but damn, as my friend and somebody who I thought was like a sister to me, damn, that shit hurtful. So I stopped talking to her. I stopped talking to my best friend. I stopped talking to my best friend because I feel like our values, we had like a value change. It was no beef though. Like, it was really nothing. Like, and I wanted to talk to her, but it was just like every time I would try to like call her, like, I just had nothing to say. Like, I just had nothing to say, and I could have really told her this, but I didn't. So, well, it is what it is. I'm telling you guys. I just didn't want to talk to them no more. Like, I just didn't want to say anything to them no more. Like, it was nothing to be said, because it was just like, and I feel like they seen the change like happening. So I didn't say nothing because it was just like, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say to you at all. That sounds so harsh, but that's how I felt. Like, I ain't had nothing to say to you, so I wasn't gonna say nothing to you. I just distanced myself. I just stopped talking. That's all that happened. I just like chose silence. Like, I chose silence, and from that I got peace. A lot of fucking peace. I got a lot of peace. I chose silence, and I got a gang of peace. So when that happened, I just kind of just like went within. I'm always going out by myself. Ain't nothing usual, but I feel like this time I was going out with the intent on like healing myself. Usually I go out with the intent on loving myself, but this time I went out with the intentions to heal myself, to nurture myself, and to grow myself. I never went out with that intention before, so I feel like that created a different impact on me and my life. And I learned that, you know, it's okay to listen to my body, because I be tired and I still be pushing through. Like right now I'm tired, but I'm not tired. Like after this video I have one more thing to do and then I'm good for the rest of the day. It's 1:24 p.m. so that means I'm gonna take a good little nap today. Well, I'm going to sleep early today because I woke up at 5 today to go get my sister. And yeah, I've been up pretty early, but I'm gonna get some rest today because my body is like, Layla, we're drained. Like, let's rest, let's drink water, eat fruit, and then we're out for the rest of the day. We're gonna lay in the bed and watch Netflix, because that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I learned that it's okay to listen to my body, and it's okay if I'm tired. And what I had planned to do that day, as long as I get the most important thing done, the rest I can replan on if I can do it tomorrow or if it's like a need to do today, you know. So I learned to do that, and I hope if somebody's out there struggling with like, oh, I really need to do this but I'm tired, but you know you can do it another day, like, girl, put it down and go rest, go sleep, go drink some water, like, get some rest. Okay, it's okay to rest. I've also been learning that it's not a race, and like I've been wanting to like progress really fast with YouTube. Like I've been like, damn, I could have been here, I could have been there, but like shit happens in life, and sometimes it's okay to take a pause, to really just, like I said, rest. Take a pause, take a breather, take a break, take some woosah. It is not a race. We're not all going to the same destination, but we're all trying to make it somewhere, and we only are on our own pace. And if you're trying to rush it to be like somebody else and to be where somebody else is at, you might miss an important lesson that was meant for you on your journey because you're trying to catch up with somebody else. And speaking of when I was going through my healing, I just really just learned to love myself in different ways, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Like when I'm mad or sad, I just kind of sit down and just like, Layla, what's wrong? Like I talk to myself. Like it's gotten worse. Like I did talk to myself, like, Layla, what's wrong? What's going on with you? Because obviously you feel some type of way, but then sometimes I be having like mixed emotions. So it's just like, what's the main cause of the main emotion that you're feeling? And I have that talk with myself, and it's just like, it just promotes love, like me showing care and compassion to the fact that I'm feeling some type of way. So being away from YouTube really like helped. Being away from Instagram helped, because it's like, not only did I put all this stuff down, I also picked myself up. I picked myself up and put this down, because carrying this and everything else that I do in my life, in my private life, it became heavy. So it was something had to be set down, and the stuff that was in my personal life, that's priority. I can't sit that down. And although this is priority, it isn't top priority, because the other stuff in my personal life, that's what's this gonna get me to where I need to go, but this gonna keep me stable so I can get to where I need to go, which is here, right? Which is here with you guys. So yeah, that was that. Y'all, I also challenged myself after dealing with, what's his name, we're gonna call him Stinkabuddha. Well, after dealing with Stinkabuddha, I'm so stupid. After dealing with Stinkabuddha, I challenged myself to be single until 2024. Mind you, I was doing excellent, doing good, but then one day, right, let me tell y'all a little story. One day I got like, I was supposed to go out, I have a new roommate, I was supposed to go out with her. She ended up not coming back like she said she was, which I was okay with. But I'm like, damn, now I'm just like, I'm ready, I'm dressed. And I ain't gonna lie, I was on Black People Be Okay. I was supposed to say blackpeoplemeet.com. I was on Be Okay, just chatting with people. I wasn't even like going out with them. I was just having people just to talk to, because goddamn, like I just cut off everybody. I need people to talk to. So that's what I did. I don't need people to talk to. I wanted people to talk to. So that's what I did. I was just chatting with people on there. Not all the time though, just occasionally. And this guy, that night, he was texting me. He was one of the ones I accidentally swiped right on, right? And I had this like impulsive thought, like, ask him if you want to go to the movies. Ask me if you want to go to the movies. And I'm like, no, I don't know this man. Like I literally just swiped right on his profile that same day. By accident though. I'm like, I'm not finna, no, why would I do that? Like, he wasn't when I see his profile picture, I only wanted to swipe left because I don't know, I didn't feel like he was like a guy for me. I should have stuck with my fucking first mind, okay? Really should have stuck with my first mind. But I'm like, you know, fuck it, like let's see what happened, because accidents, you know, what if it wasn't an accident? What if it was meant for me to meet him, right? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna ask him, yeah, you want to go to the movies tonight? He said, for real? I'm like, yeah. He was like, all right, bet. I sent him my number. We hop on the phone. I send him my address. Okay, come pick me up. I know, y'all, this is a stranger. Why did I send a stranger my address? Fuck it, I was ready. I just wanted to try something new, y'all. When you healing, like, you're supposed to do new things. Like, you're supposed to put yourself out there to explore new avenues. Maybe not the way that I did it. It can be multiple ways you can do it, but that's how I did it, okay? Judge your mama, not me. And so yeah, he came to pick me up, but on his way he FaceTimed me to give me reassurance, like he was who he was and that I am who I am, and that he coming to get me and would do. So I'm like, okay, green flag, green flag. I'm like, ooh, green flag, green flag. He giving me reassurance. I didn't even have to ask him. He making sure that I'm comfortable with getting in the car with him. And this is our first time meeting each other. Like, and it's late too. It's like 10 o'clock at night. So he's giving me that reassurance so I can feel comfortable being around him. I like that. And it was making me cheese. Like, I was like how I am now, that's how I was. Okay, so then boom, look, he come pick me up. I get in the car. He was like, you don't smoke weed, huh? I'm like, nah. He was like, you mind if I smoke? And I was like, nah, I don't mind, because you know my mom ain't no smoke weed. And growing up, I used to be around them, but I used to be around them and shit like that, so it didn't really bother me. And I used to smoke weed, so it didn't bother me, you know, just crack a window a little bit and we cool. So we end up going to the movie theaters in Universal. We get there, we laughing, we kiki cackling with each other, you know, getting to know each other, you know, the first date little thing, you know what I'm saying? And we laughing, we get at like the vibe was immaculate. As soon as I got in the car, like he greeted me with the most respect. Like he was sweet, funny, we laughing, like we instantly clicked with each other. Like it was a vibe. Like I'm like, damn. And then at the end of the night, he took me to one of this little spot that he be going to out here in Hollywood, and that was pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty decent. I had a really good night. And then he was like, so when I'm gonna see you again? I'm like, oh, so you well, no, before that I was telling him like, damn, like I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought I was just gonna go to the movies with you and this is gonna be the last time I talk to you. I'm like, but you really a vibe. Like I didn't think I had this much fun with you. And he was like, damn. He was like, I'm not even gonna lie, same. I thought you was gonna be like a weirdo. And I'm like, damn. I was like, damn, I am a little weird, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, nah, but you cool. And I'm like, yeah, you cool too. So we laughing and shit. So he dropped me off. He like, oh, so when I'm gonna see you again? I'm like, oh, you trying to see me again? I'm like, oh, so you trying to see me again? He like, yeah. So boom, we hang out again. Ever since then, we was hanging out like damn near, not every day, but like, well, first week we hung out twice. The first week we met each other. And then the next week after that, I hung out with him again. I hung out with him 2 days that next week. And then on like the third or fourth week, we knew each other, which was like last week. Y'all, third, fourth week, which was last week. I spent the whole weekend with him, right? The whole weekend. I get back, so it's like I'm gonna get back to business, because I started back posting on Instagram. Like I was posting on my Instagram stories, but this time I'm starting to like post on Instagram. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna go up to my school because I gotta go handle some business, and then I'm gonna take content pictures, right, y'all, because I gotta pull out the receipts. But what I really didn't notice was he love bombed me the first time we met, but because I'm so like, I don't know, I was just oblivious to the love bombing, because I'm just thinking like, it's a vibe, we hit it off, like yeah, I'm thinking that shit was okay, but really it wasn't. Hold on, y'all, gotta scroll far. So he asked me what I was about to do. I told him what I was about to do. I told him the shit that I was about to do, gonna handle some business at school, online shopping, and then I said I was gonna talk to the counselor for this winter semester. I'm reading my phone, y'all, so y'all don't see me looking over here. So he said content question mark. So I'm like, yeah, for Instagram, I'm a content creator. He's like, what type of content? Like, huh? He said, say what it is when I ask you something, like, say what it is when I ask you something, like, why do you do that type shit, yo? Why do you do that shit, yo? And when I read that message, I just like, okay, here he go again. But prior to this conversation, I noticed that he did have like low-key kind of anger issues. Like he'll react to certain shit fast. Like it'll be a little situation and he'll get pissed off, like mad, and he'll like have an attitude for a good little 5 minutes, and then he'll be done. But his anger will be like, and he turn the music all the way. He one of them, you feel me? And I'm a soft girl, so it's like, yeah, I can take it there, but it takes a lot for me to get there. So being around somebody who's like quick to react like that can be really traumatic from the household I came from, because it's just like I grew up with a parent who's always quick to react to something angrily. That was really triggering to be around. It's really triggering to be around partners like that, friends like that, because it's just like, damn, like you making me feel like a child all over again. And that's how I felt with him for like the 3rd week. And I told him, don't yell at me. I said that shit hurt my feelings. Don't yell at me. And I'm telling him shit like that, letting him know, don't do this because it bothers me. All right, so he started calling my phone, right? I can't answer because I'm on the subway on my way to my school. And I'm like, I'm trying to call back. It's going straight to voicemail. And I told him, I said, you wasn't exact when you asked. So how am I supposed to know when you just replied content, ? He said, what you mean if I'm saying content? Why you acting dumb, LOL? Huh? So I said, how is that acting dumb if your text don't have no context? What the fuck? And I put 2 laughing emojis because I'm like, I gotta laugh it off because now you just irritated me because you're gonna say, well, I'm acting dumb like I'm fucking stupid. You think I'm stupid? No, you're not gonna play me like I'm stupid. So yes, I said, what the fuck? And I put 2 laughing emojis. He said, this is not your first time doing something like this. You laughed last time. It's a question, content, ? He was like, you know what the fuck I mean by that? I said, this not your first time saying one word and expecting me to know what you're talking about exactly. No, I didn't, obviously. Stop assuming I know what you mean. Hold on. Stop assuming I know what you mean using one word. After I said that, girl, he started calling my phone. So I answered, I'm like, hello? And he cussing me out. Like, he yelling in my ear. Like I said, y'all, I started to get quiet lately. So he yelling in my ear, and I'm like, what are you yelling for? What are you yelling for? Because you gonna say some dumb ass shit and you not answering my fucking question. What the? He just going off in my ear. And I'm like, stop yelling. What are you yelling for? Stop yelling. I did answer your question. Stop yelling. What are you yelling for? Everything in me was like, Layla, hang up. Hang up. So I looked at my phone and I hung the fuck up. I looked at my phone and I hung the fuck up. You're on my phone yelling at me for what? So now he mad, y'all. He like, pick up the phone. Oh yeah, that's what you want? Say no more. You got me fucked up. No cap. You want some weird shit. No cap. Right? So he called me again. Don't hang up in my motherfucking face. Do you think that shit is funny? You think that shit a game? I said, well, you're not finna yell in my ear. You're not finna yell in my ear. Like, stop yelling. I'm not yelling. Yes, you are. Like, you're yelling at me. You're yelling in my ear. And mind you, but I'm still lowering my voice. I'm not yelling at. I'm like, you're yelling at me. You're yelling at me. You're yelling at me. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just saying because you acting stupid. I'm not acting stupid. I said, shut the fuck up talking to me. Shut the fuck up talking to me. Because at this point now I'm irritated. Because like, you trying to play me like I'm stupid and I'm not finna have this. So shut the fuck up talking to me. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. He was like, shut up. Shut up. Bitch. And he hung up in my face. And I'm like, this nigga just called you a bitch, Layla. My feelings got hurt. Like, I wanted to cry. I'm like, damn, like, you just disrespected me. Like, damn, you're first, after I told you, like, I don't like being yelled at. It hurts my feelings. It makes me sad. You yell at me, right? You still continue to yell at me over something that wasn't even that big of a deal. We could have really clarified that through better communications and through the text message or over the phone without you having to yell. We could have did that, and we could have probably moved forward. You get what I'm saying? 2, how you talking to me? You saying, why am I acting dumb? What are you cussing at me for? You said, why you do that shit, yo? You said, you know what the fuck I mean? Come on, what are you cussing at me for? For what? Over something that I didn't understand that you were saying? Right? Right? And then another one. How you say I got you fucked up? Because I told you to shut up, you're yelling at me. What are you yelling at me for? So I told you to shut up. I sure did. Shut up. Stop yelling at me. And then you call me a bitch. The audacity. And then after he hung up, he kept trying to call me. No, after he hung up, this is what he did. He said, I cool off you for a little bit. That's weird. You telling me to shut up because I'm trying to see what's up and what's going on. Bye. Now you trying to gaslight me into making me feel like I'm the problem because you didn't give clear communication on what you wanted, on what you were asking. I answered your question. You just didn't like the answer that you got. So if that's the case, you should have been more exact in your question so I could have gave you the exact answer to your question. The fuck? So he said bye and then he cooled off me for a little bit. In my head, I'm like, a little bit? Nah, I'm a bitch, remember? I'm gonna show you a bitch. So stop sharing my location. Right? So he started blowing up my phone. Y'all, he started blowing up my phone. He just started calling me. So I'm like, I'm not answering at all. I'm ignoring this motherfucker and I'm holding back tears on the train because I'm just like, I do not want these people to see me crying. And yeah, so basically I'm holding back my tears on this train because I don't want these people to see me crying. So he like, hello, you're not about to pick up? He's like, I'm not about to keep calling, say no more. He said, on me, don't try and hit me or none of that later, on God. If you're not about to pick up right now, all right, bet I'm gonna pull up if you don't call me. Yo, so you done? Answer that question so I can stop and leave you alone. Question mark. I'm not calling the fight. Hello. So that's it. After one little John, can you at least hear me? Can you at least hear me out? You can hang up after. I said, bro, you call me a bitch for what? Fuck you. Because now at this point, I'm just like, it's on heavy on fuck you. He said, you want to call me? Question mark. I'm like, no, bye. He like, why? Can you hear me out? I don't want to apologize on text. That's not good enough. Can you call me? Now he's trying to make it seem like, and this is another red flag. He's trying to make it seem like, oh, okay, you know, me apologizing over text isn't good enough. You deserve more. You trying to create that illusion of you deserve more. Let me give you that. But you're not really giving me exactly what I deserve. You're giving me way less than what I deserve. You disrespected me on more than one level. The moment you fixed your mouth to trigger me after I told you yelling at me hurts my feelings, it makes me cry. The moment you did that because you knew it'd hurt me, you should have been a goner. But you already told me sometimes that you do get angry, and I understood that you had anger issues, and I understood that comes from trauma, and I understood that you are not spiritual like how I am to really go deep and to heal that. And I was understanding, and I was willing to like, okay, maybe I can work with this, you know what I'm saying? So I was understanding of that, right? Where was I going with that? Basically he was trying to create an illusion for me. Manipulation. He was trying to create an illusion for me to fall for his trap. I was not falling for it. He was like, can you call me? You don't even have to talk to me no more. No bullshit. I said, this is so toxic. Because at this point, I'm just letting him text. I'm like, this is so toxic. He was like, I'm for real. Can you call me? So no. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me just call this nigga. So I call him. I'm just sitting there on the phone. He's like, hello. I'm quiet. Yeah. He like, oh, I apologize. It's just because you didn't answer my question. You called me to explain yourself, to defend. You disrespected me because I didn't answer your question, because I was playing, because I didn't answer your question. Y'all, if I pull out the screenshots, I bet you I answered his question. Because I didn't answer your question, because I was playing dumb, because I told you to shut up. Why did I do all that? I answered your question. I told you to shut up because you was yelling at me. You was yelling in my ear for what? Absolutely no fucking reason. So, yeah, I sure did, and I hung up. You were disrespecting me, right? He was like, so we done? I'm like, yeah. He was like, for real? Yeah. He was like, all right. Well, I apologize. So there's nothing else I can do. All right. Click. Nothing else to talk about. Because at this point, I'm done. Like I said, it's nothing to talk about. I'm done. I'm not finna do that with no guy. I didn't even want to fuck with a nigga like that. But I thought that, okay, maybe he cool, you know what I'm saying? I like he was giving me princess treatment. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I love a nigga that'll spoil you. But his came with terms and conditions. His spoiling and that love bombing shit, that came with terms and conditions that I did not read. And I just jumped head first because I'm just like, he's spoiling me, y'all. He feed me. He always trying to give me this. He's always trying to give me that. And even though I hate accepting shit from people, I just love when people want to give it to me, you know? Is that a crime? It is not a crime. Okay? So, even though I'm so independent and I'm always doing shit myself, to be with a guy that want to do things for me, to be that leader, to be that alpha, yes, I'm gonna sit back and be a passenger princess. Yes, come pick me up. We can do nothing all day together. Well, not nothing, but like we can chill all day together. Like you can make your money, boo, and I'll sit right here waiting for you while you do you. Like, yes. You want to pick me up from work? Oh yeah. You can come get me. Yeah. Like, what? I'm gonna be a princess, a big princess, and that's how he was treating me, and I loved it. I loved it. I didn't carry not one bag but my purse. So yes, I was like a little blinded at first, but then when I took that motherfucking glove off, that motherfucking glove off, and I seen what I needed to see, because I prayed on Monday. The Monday that he dropped me off at home after spending the weekend with him, I prayed that Monday morning. I said, Lord, please reveal to me who's not for me, and please remove them out of my life if this is what I got. This is what I got, y'all. No bullshit. I started to sound like him. No cap. I mean, yeah, you see what I'm saying. Anyway, so he texts me again. I really do apologize. I woke up in a bad mood. Shouldn't have took some of that out on you. That was uncalled for. That still didn't give me the right to say what I said, though. Don't think that's why I'm saying that. Anyways, I just feel like that's just because you woke up in a bad mood, or because you feel like, that's how I cut the last thing off. Like, he disrespected me. He tried to tear me down. He tried to tear down my self-esteem. Like, I felt that. Like, he was gunning for me. Like, no mercy. No mercy. He had no mercy. He could have just gave me a simple no, and I cut him off for that. And he just told me, I apologize, you know, I was just in a bad mood. And I knew he was in a bad mood, but I just felt like since me and him had such a different level of connection, that he would learn how to control his emotions and be mature and talk to me like an adult. But he didn't. Damn. So like I said, he wasn't mature about the situation. The last one, Stankabuddha. This one right here, I don't know, I kind of expected more because he was older. He was 24 and he came off like mature, grown man. I handle my shit, like I do my shit, and I liked that about him. I'm not gonna lie. So he did have some green flags, but this was a red flag that I'm just not going for. I don't go for disrespect. I don't go for anything. Like I told you, it hurt me and you still do it. I'm not gonna be around you. No, thank you. I don't give a fuck how good it may seem. Yeah, no, because that verbal abuse eventually turns into physical abuse. And I'm not stupid. I've seen it happen in my real life. Not from me. I mean, not from me, but from like the women in my life. I've seen it happen. Right? So then the next day, or was it later that day? It was later that day. Oh my gosh. And he just kept telling me, so it's fuck me. Basically, I don't feel like reading all this shit. But then the next day, he gonna try to apologize, text me like on some bullshit. He gonna say, well, since we done, delete all our pictures and all that, because if that's the case, I don't want you hitting me later or none of that. No bullshit. I hope you done like you say you is. And I said, already on it. Y'all know I'm petty as shit. I don't give a fuck. Already on it. Yeah. Deuces. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I be over it. Like, once I'm done, I'm done. Ain't no going back. Like, you fucked up. You fucked up. You should never disrespected me. That's something I don't play. So if I ever disrespect you and you don't want to talk to me again, I understand. Because I do the same shit. I understand. I wouldn't even be mad at you, baby. I wish you peace, love, and light. Go on. Because I disrespected you. If I unintentionally did it, okay, I understand. Come on, let's compromise. That was unintentional. But if you tell me this shit like that hurt you and I do it and then I call you out your name, yeah, no, go ahead and cut me off. So that happened with him. So now I'm done with guys and I'm back to not talking to anybody. Not talking to anybody. And I feel like this situation really kind of just put me in perspective. Like, I'm happy that I withdrew myself as quick as I did, rather than being understanding and being forgiving from him disrespecting me and falling for the manipulation. That shows growth, because my past relationships, it showed that, but it took months, years, like, for me to leave, because I really wanted to be with him, because I liked how I was being treated, because I like it's somewhere better. Oh my fucking god, the vacuum. Okay, so they done vacuuming, but it took a while and I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I'm back, and that's what happened while I was away. You know, more happened, but that's my personal life. That's none of your business. Somebody cooking, it smells so good, it's making me hungry. But yeah, that's what happened while I was away. Now I'm back, and you guys will be getting videos. I put it on my Instagram, and I'll let you guys decide 2 days. I can't do 3 anymore because I am making some adjustments to my life for this new life that I am creating. So you guys are gonna, I let you guys vote, and you guys voted Tuesdays and Fridays, so you'll get this video Friday. There'll be another one coming on Tuesday. So Tuesdays and Fridays I can do. Now what we can talk about is Sunday tea. I love Sunday tea. I don't know about y'all, but I love Sunday tea. I feel like that's like my favorite video to do for y'all, because it's just like, let's get into the tea, bitch. Let's get into the tea. But I was thinking I can move it over to Spotify podcast, and I can make Sunday tea. It'll still be titled Sunday Tea with Layla Alina, or I might alter the name, but it'll be uploaded on Sundays on Spotify. I will let you guys know when I will be launching that, when I will drop that. It will be sooner than later. By the time this upload, I will probably be in the progress of like working on it, or I might work on it after this videos, who knows. But when I do decide to say, hey, boom, I'm out with Spotify, you guys go watch, boom, bam, swam. And with Spotify, I'm going to be uploading every other Sunday. So every other Sunday you guys are going to be getting a podcast for Spotify, or I might try to do like Apple Podcasts. I don't know. I'm gonna see whichever one I can do, whichever one I can work on, then I'll update you guys and let you guys know which platform I'm going to be on, so you guys can tune in to that, because I know not everybody like using Spotify. Me personally, I don't like using Spotify, but I feel like Apple Podcasts is like more reliable and more convenient because it's just right there already on your phone. But then again, some people don't have iPhones. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll go more into detail in it on my own, and then whenever I decide, whatever I finish with creating a plan on how I'm going to present it to you guys, and when I'm going to put out my first episode, you guys are going to get that. You guys are going to get all that information, okay? But yeah, that's it for the quick little update that's been going on with my life. It's always something, but it's never nothing. I'm always on the move, never sitting down. I mean, that's unfortunate. I should sit down sometimes. Sometimes I do sit down. Okay, anyways, but yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on Tuesday or Friday when you guys see this. So yeah, bye guys.